Boys, it's October, which means that Great Spook is back. I'm glad that this is becoming a yearly tradition in Hypixel Skyblock, and that's just going to be a hunt to get some unique items that are probably only going to be available in October here. So definitely go get these if you can. And in this video, I'm going to tell you how to get every single Great Spook item that is new to this year. If you want to find this stuff for last year, look it up. I'm not going to talk about them in this video because it's old news. But we're going over all the new stuff in this video, so if you enjoy or if it helps you out, definitely like and subscribe. I'm on the grind for 69,000 subscribers because haha funny, 69,420, that's the end game. I'm deleting the channel at that point. Also, use code BANANA if you want to support me on the Hypixel store. It's literally the best way to support me, I promise you. I will love you forever if you use the code, but let's talk about the Great Spook. So if you come into the hub and go over towards the Coliseum here, you're going to see the Tayashoy Alchemist. Yep, that was definitely how you pronounce it. You're going to see this guy chilling here. You have to talk to him to actually start getting these items. I'm pretty sure you can't get the items if you don't speak to him. So just walk over, talk to him, and he's going to have a shop. These first couple items are going to be the stuff from last year, and then there is the stuff from this year. He's going to tell you the ingredient that you already want, and then you just have to go and get this. So we're going to go one by one and tell you exactly what you have to do to get each of these items. First item is the Great Spook belt. This is going to require 2 rogue flesh, and this was the most boring part of the quest for me because rogue flesh is going to drop from tier 1 revenant horrors when they're at 1 second left on their timer. So you have to sit there for 3 minutes tanking a revenant horror and kill it at 1 second. You should be able to one-shot it. It is a tier 1. This guy's got literally like 500 health. I just Hyperioned both of the ones that I killed, and you have to do this twice, so it takes like 6 minutes, and you can get the Great Spook belt once you drop the 2 rogue flesh. If you don't drop a flesh, you choked, you killed it too soon. If you don't kill it before it despawns, obviously you're not going to get the loot. So you got to time this a little bit, but it's not that hard. You just got to one-shot it when it's at 1 second. Next item is the Great Spook Cloak. This one is going to be pretty easy. You need to get an Infinidirt Wand, which is going to come from the NPC over here. Whenever you go upstairs, you can just buy the Infinidirt Wand for 1 Jacob's ticket, and then you're going to have to bring this into the Dwarven Mines. Once you go into the Dwarven Mines, you have to go towards the Divin's Gateway. Once you're here, you drop down, you go onto these train tracks, walk over in the direction that you're seeing me walk in the video, and you're gonna find the dirt guy. He's gonna want the Infinidirt Wand. You give it to him, and he's gonna give you Precious, immediately allowing you to buy the Great Spook Cloak. Next up, the necklace. This was the last item found out of all of the spook items, and this one is going to require you to brew a Blindness 3 potion. Blindness 3 is going to be made by getting a ink sac. You need enchanted glowstone dust, and then you want to probably extend this with an enchanted redstone block. Once you have all of that, you go, you drink the potion, and you do the end race with Goober. You gotta kind of know your directions, but the beacon is still available, so seriously, you just gotta go do this. You have like 3 minutes to do the race. It's not that bad. Complete the race with the blindness and then talk to Goober. He gives you the obscure ending, and you can then go get the Great Spook necklace. One thing that's depressing, I got edition 70 of the Great Spook necklace. 70. I was 1 away from greatness. Like if you feel my pain. Next up is the Great Spook gloves, which requires a head of betrayal. This one is probably going to require the most items and be the most annoying for a lot of people because you have to wear a cow head, which comes from the leather collection, literally leather collection 2. You should have this. If you don't, skill issue, but you have to have a cow head. You have to have tarantula boots. You have to have a bunch of leads, which are crafted with string and slime balls, and then you have to bring a cow over to Jake. You need the leads and the tarantula boots because you have to fly the cows over from the barn to the mushroom desert, and then once you get over there, you have to land in the water. If you watch the footage of me flying my cow over, you're going to see exactly how I do it. I found that looking down is going to make it the easiest because otherwise you're just going to end up going too far away from the cow because you're just going too fast and the lead's just going to break and the cow's going to fall into the void. So you land in the water, climb up the mountain, And then hopefully once you get up there, you right click on Jake, you left click on Jake, and he is just going to turn your cow head into a head of betrayal. I know when I went up there once, I believe someone else must have taken my cow or something. They must have gotten credit for it, because I didn't get anything from the cow when I went up there, and I brought him all the way up. But if you get up there, click on Jake, check the head, and you should hopefully have a head of betrayal. One tip that I have is you should definitely get a totem of corruption and use this on the cow once you get it onto the mushroom desert. That's going to give it more health. It's going to just make it have triple the health, which means you can climb the mountain easier and have less chance at people killing it. But if people are out killing cows in lobbies, this is going to be obnoxious to actually get. The next item is the Great Spook Sword. This one's going to be very simple. You're going to have to get some dead seeds. Dead seeds are going to come from using enchanted bone meal on a dead bush on your island. You can buy a dead bush from the builder over here, just in the green thumb section, and you can buy enchanted bone meal from the farm merchant over here. You just need 5 enchanted bone meal, 1 dead bush. It's simple, it's easy, and you're able to get the sword. Lastly, we're on to the Talisman, which is the actually important stuff. These equipment really don't do much. They're just giving you more fear, which is a stat that's generally not that useful. But these talismans, that's going to be swag, because that gives you magical power, which is going to give you damage. So for the first one, you need fairy wings. Fairy wings are going to come from hitting fairies in dungeons with enchanted shears. Enchanted shears are crafted like normal shears, but you need to use enchanted iron instead. And you're going to get the enchanted shears. You need to get 5 fairy wings, so you're easily able to get this in a single dungeon run. Just go to the fairy room, use the enchanted shears, whack them. It's simple, it's easy, and you're going to get the talisman. For the ring, you have to get some free spiders. This is going to require access to the crystal hollows, and you're going to have to go to the mines of Divin, however you want to say it. Everyone flames me for saying Divin, but you have to go there and get the emerald hammer and the gold hammer, and you have to then combine these 2 items. You have to combine them at a very specific spot in the gold mine. You just have to go off to the left and combine them at the anvil next to the blacksmith over here. And once you combine them, you get the scavenged iron hammer. With this iron hammer, you have to then go to the spider's den, go to the bestiary house, grandma's house, and you're going to see that there is a little cage with spiders. You just have to break it and wait maybe 5-10 seconds until you can do the second break, and you will get your 2 spiders that you need, and you can go get that next level of the talisman. The last item that you're going to get, and the best item in here, is the Great Spook artifact. This is going to require the Great Spook ring and a bunch of burger and fries components. When it comes to vanilla items, you need bread and cooked beef. I hope that you guys know how to make those. You're also going to need to go to the builder and buy an onion and lettuce. You need to go on the bazaar or use a rat pet to get the fuel tasty cheese. And then last but not least, you need to get French fries. French fries are gotten by going on your private island and using a hunter knife, which comes from the race in the forest, I believe, on the park. And you have to get a hunter knife and put it in a potato minion, and it should make French fries whenever you're on the island with the minion. And you only need 1 of the French fries, I believe, so you just got to do that real quick. But once you have all of those items to make a delicious McDonald's or Burger King meal, you can then combine that with the Great Spook ring to make the Great Spook artifact. Once again, Great Spook just brings a nice fun little hunt for Skyblock players to do. It's nothing as arduous or time consuming as something like the Kudra Mandible. It's just going to be something you can quickly go do, and just a little bit of fun for Halloween. Let me know what additions you guys have. My additions for my items are absolutely terrible. You can see I'm like 10,000 on a bunch of these. The earliest I got was the number 70, but that's the worst one I got because it's not number 69. So I'm very sad, but maybe you guys got some good additions. Maybe you're getting them right now. I hope this helped you out. Hope it compiled everything nice and good. Let me know if I did something wrong in this guide. I believe I got everything accurate, and I believe I got everything nice and together. But that's going to be it for the video. Hope it kept you informed, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace out.